Today I have something very special. These are Mathania chilies from Rajasthan. These are special chilies. I will use this to make a traditional meat dish. It is a very easy dish, but it will be spicy, bold and full of flavor. Hi, I'm Sharmi and today I'm making LAAL MAAS. LAAL MAAS or LAAL MAAS means red meat. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button below and press the notification icon. Your support will help me keep making these videos. So let's talk about these chilies. These chilies are grown only in Mathania in Rajasthan. Hence they are called Mathania chilies. These chilies are fiery red, spicy, little bit sweet and tangy. They also have a slightly unique aroma. This flavor and color is what makes this dish unique. I have ordered these chilies straight from Rajasthan, so I'm very excited about this. These chilies are hard to find and expensive, so I will give you an alternative. You can replace this with some Kashmiri red chilies, lemon juice and cayenne pepper. For 1 kilo of meat, I'm using 20 Mathania chilies. You can replace this with same amount of Kashmiri red chilies, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. If you want more heat, you can use more cayenne pepper. Flavor will be close, but you will not get the exact same aroma and color. I have some Kashmiri red chilies here. You can see that Mathania chilies are so much brighter. Let's prepare the chilies. I'm going to deseed the chilies because I want a smooth paste, plus I don't want it to be too hot. To deseed the chilies, I use a scissor and cut off the tip and make a slit. These chilies have less seeds, so not much, you can see that. And I will just take out the seeds like that. Take the vein out. This is done. Let's do the rest of the chilies. Now I'm going to soak the chilies in hot water. Let it soak for 30 minutes. Let's talk about the meat. I'm using around 1 kilo of goat meat. For this dish, I prefer to use bone-in pieces, but if you prefer boneless, you can use them too. I like using some bone-in shank pieces. They look good and also adds more flavor. So let me tell you a little bit about this dish. This dish was cooked for the royalty in Rajasthan using meat that they hunted. The cooks were asked to hide the gaminess of the meat. So initially they used only spices and yogurt. The story goes that this was rejected by the royals. So the cooks added Mathania chilies and this became a hit with the royals. This is how LAAL MAAS became a popular dish in Rajasthan. If you don't have goat meat, you can also use lamb or any other game meat. I have tried this with lamb also, it came out really well. Now let's talk about the spices. For whole spices, I'm using 2 bay leaves, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 black cardamom, 3 green cardamom, 4 cloves and around half teaspoon of black peppercorns. Apart from that, I'm using 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 cup of plain yogurt, 4 medium onions cut into slices and 4 tablespoons of ghee. Instead of ghee, you can also use mustard oil or any oil of choice. I prefer to use ghee because it gives better flavor. First, I'm going to marinate the meat. To marinate, I'm going to use the ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix them well. I forgot to add, this ginger garlic paste is heavy on garlic, 70% garlic and 30% ginger. This is done. Marinate for at least 1 hour or overnight. If you marinate overnight, it will be more tender and it will reduce the cooking time. My chilies have soaked for 30 minutes. I will grind them into a fine paste using a mixer grinder. Add a little bit of plain water to help with the grinding. Look at this Mathania chilies, it's so bright and beautiful. This is the Kashmiri chili paste I made yesterday and you can see that the color is quite darker. You can add some cayenne pepper and lemon juice to replicate the flavor, but you can't replicate this color. My meat is marinating for 1 hour and my chili paste is ready, so let's make the LAAL MAAS. You need a heavy bottom pan and I'm using this pan with the lid because the goat takes time to cook, so you can also use a pressure cooker or one pot to reduce the cooking time. We are making a thick gravy. It will take me at least 1.5 hours to cook in this pan. So let's get started. Heat up the pan. Keep the heat on medium. Before adding, crack the black cardamom. Just open up a little bit, that's all. Also crack the green cardamoms. My pan is medium hot. Now I will add the ghee. Once the ghee melts, add the whole spices. Fry it for 15 seconds. Now add the onions. Mix them well. Saute the onions till it's light golden brown. It will take around 5 to 6 minutes. Do not brown them too much, otherwise it will leave a bitter taste and it will change the color of the gravy. We are almost there. My onions are light brown. Now I will add the marinated meat. Mix them well. I will increase the heat to high and let it sear for 10 minutes. This will lock in the juices and it will make it more flavorful. Stir it continuously, otherwise they will stick to the bottom. We're also frying the ginger garlic paste. If it sticks to the bottom, add little bit of water just to deglaze the pan. This is looking ready. Now I will add the Mathania chilies. Reduce the heat to low and add the chilies. I don't want to waste any of these chilies, so I have added little bit of water to get all the chilies out. Mix it well. Reduce the heat to low, cover and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Stir occasionally so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. This has been simmering for 15 minutes. Now let's add the yogurt. Add the yogurt in a bigger bowl. Add the turmeric and the coriander and mix them well. Whisk it properly to make a smooth mixture. There should not be any lumps. Switch off the heat completely, then add the yogurt mixture to the gravy. This is because we don't want the yogurt to curdle. Increase the heat back to high and stir constantly for 5 to 6 minutes. After 5 minutes, reduce the heat to minimum, cover and cook till the meat is tender. This will take approximately 1 hour depending on the quality of your meat. Stir once every 15 to 20 minutes. If your gravy is too thick, add some hot water. It is more than an hour and now I'm going to check for salt. I need a little bit of salt. My LAAL MAAS looks ready. Let me check for tenderness. Just look at this, the meat is falling apart. The fat has rendered, the gravy has intensified and it's looking gorgeous and beautiful. Fish out the whole spices as much as you can. My LAAL MAAS is ready. Switch off the heat and let's plate it. My LAAL MAAS is looking beautiful and it got this gorgeous color. Let's give it a try. Wow, such a unique flavor. This is so different from a regular curry. The Mathania chilies takes this dish to the next level. It's bold, spicy. There is a slight hint of tanginess. The chilies also has a slight floral note. The meat is soft, tender, and there is no gaminess. The chilies has really covered it so well. If you like spicy, this is one of the best game made recipes. Give this dish a try. It is quite an easy recipe. If you can't find Mathania chilies, you can always substitute with Kashmiri red chilies, lemon and cayenne pepper. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Please like, share and subscribe and see you in the next video.